seconds and counting.
Hey, what's good, guys? It's Clutch here, and Essam here back with another video. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about the Houston Texans. We'll be talking about why Dameon Pierce is going to have a breakout year in 2023. And when you hear breakout year, I mean, yes, he was just a rookie. Yes, he just broke out as a rookie. He broke onto the scene as a fourth-round pick. He came in looking like a top 2 rookie running back in the league. And quite frankly, he really surprised me, especially. Heard about him in training camp, how he was doing really good, especially in minicamp. Even minicamp, we heard really good things about him. But going into training camp, he was really good. Preseason, of course, he made some great plays against the Saints, against the Rams. I don't think he played against the Rams. I don't really recall. But the preseason and the games that he did play, he was very good. And then, of course, into the season, week 1, he kind of started off a little bit slow. He didn't really start. It was Rex Burkhead at first. And then throughout the season, he became more comfortable. Of course, he started running over guys, started getting more comfortable, start becoming more of the player that he knew he could be. But in 2023, I think he's going to take a big step. Of course, we hired offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick. We're transitioning into a West Coast type of offense to where it's going to be more wide zone running, side zone running, inside zone running. It's going to be a lot of zone running where the guard is swinging out to the outside, the tackle swinging out, creating a hole, special hole for him. He's going to be able to choose a hole, choose a lane, and make quick cuts, make quick decisions, and be able to find where he wants to go onto the field. And I think his ability to cut and the decisiveness, that quickness that he has. Of course, his feet is a little bit slow. I mean, he's not the best. He doesn't have the best feet, but his, I guess, ability to run over guys, not scared to take contact, I feel like that'll make up for it a lot, especially in this scheme. Where he's able to cut outside, cut the ball up. He doesn't have breakaway speed, but again, I think his ability to bounce off of tacklers, just bounce off of guys, simple as that. His ability to bounce off a guy is going to make him get even more yards than what he would have gotten. I do think his breakaway speed, as I mentioned, is going to impact him a little bit in this scheme. It's going to be more so speed dependent. Of course, we saw guys like Matt Breida, who's now in Miami, I believe. Or where is he? Denver, Miami, one of those two. But Matt Breida, with his speed, how we saw him used in San Francisco, a lot of it was his speed, ability to get the outside, ability to find the hole. His thing was speed, and I think Dameon Pierce's thing, of course, is going to be power, kind of like an Elijah Mitchell. You see Elijah Mitchell, he's able to bounce off of tacklers. He's able to find the hole, make a quick cut, and put his head down and run through the hole. He doesn't have the best breakaway speed. He's not the fastest guy, but he's able to make the most that he can out of things. As I think it was an undrafted rookie last year, bursted onto the scene. I wouldn't say he's similar to Dameon Pierce in the way he bursted onto the scene. I think his was more unlikely, obviously, considering he was an undrafted rookie, but both are similar in how they bursted onto the scene and similar, I guess, not similar players, but like similar running styles, running over players, bouncing off of players. But yeah, I think Dameon Pierce, he's going to have a great season in the scheme. He's able to, if he has a great compliment behind him, maybe like a Jahmyr Gibbs, maybe like a Jarrett McKinnon in free agency, something like that. I'm not really sure. Maybe a later round guy like a Deuce Vaughn, something like that. If he has a great compliment behind him, I think it'll take pressure off of him. He'll be able to get a little bit less carries where he'll be able to conserve his energy for later in the game moments, short yardage situations. But yeah, I think he's going to have a great season under the scheme. I think Bobby Slowick's really going to help him. Not necessarily just help him, but help the whole offense in general, help the whole running game in general. He'll help scheme up some running back plays where the running back runs it, whether it's Bryce Young, whether it's CJ Stroud. Obviously, you can't use Bryce Young too much as a runner, but you can get him on some plays where on some read options, I guess, something like that. And it'll help Dameon Pierce as well because he won't have to run the ball almost every time that he's on the field. He's able to take some, not necessarily plays off, but some plays where he won't get hit, and it'll help his body throughout the season. It'll help him last. Of course, last season we didn't see him play the whole season, mainly because he was running like almost 20 times a game. And I don't think that's the type of player he is. Can he do it? Yes, but I think you need a good backup behind him to help conserve his energy and health throughout the season. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think Dameon Pierce can be good in the system? Do you think he's going to be able to be a good running back in the West Coast system? And it's been Clutch Media Entertainment, and I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.